you ever wondered why the rich continues to get richer while the poor continues to get poorer? Some people may think it is because the rich, they came from rich homes, or they have the right opportunities, or they have the destiny helpers. But all these are not the case, because it is as a result of certain things that 99% of poor people do that the rich don't. And as you are watching me, if you are not financially secure, if you examine yourself, you will realize that one of these 5 things I am going to mention, probably you are doing them. In this video, I'm going to unpack the 5 things that poor people do that the rich totally avoid. And stay to the end, because the 5th one is a silent killer that most people don't even know that they are doing it. But they are always doing it, but they don't even know. By the time you would have finished watching this video, you will know exactly what you should avoid and what you should rather do in order to accelerate your journey to building wealth quickly. Let's dive into the 5 things the poor people do that the rich don't. Number 1, poor people wake up late. If you examine yourself, or if you look at all those that are poor, one thing that you will see that is common to all of them is they wake up late. There are exceptions. If you are the type that works in the night, and you normally work throughout the night and you sleep and wake up late in the morning, that is a different case. But if you are the type that will go to bed around maybe 10 p.m. and you sleep till 6 or 7 a.m., then you are not ready to have a meaningful and a better life. Or you are the type that maybe in the evening you are not focused on sleep early, or you are maybe watching movies, watching TV, then you finally sleep around 11 to 12 a.m. and you now wake up following morning 6 or 7. Then what future do you want to have? You see, the reason why waking up late is not good is that when you wake up late, most of the time the day is going to be very disorganized for you. Have you realized that any day that you wake up early and you plan your day, maybe you decided to take time to plan what you do at each of the times, you have a to-do list, and you started work early. Have you realized that those days you are always very, very productive? But the days that you sleep too, and you sleep so much and you don't wake up early, have you realized that when you wake up, you are always frustrated, confused, and you are running, and you see that things are disorganized? Waking up early is very good. The other reason why it's important to wake up early is that when you wake up early in the morning, between 4 to 5 a.m., psychologically, scientifically, that is the time that your willpower is very high. Your willpower is what helps you to discipline yourself to do certain things that may be regarded as very difficult work. So when you wake up early, all those things, you are able to do them. But as the days goes by, the power of your will decreases. By afternoon time, your willpower has decreased so much that you cannot even take very serious decisions. So waking up early helps you to plan your day. It helps you to start the difficult tasks that you wouldn't want to do in the daytime, but you'll be able to start them and you'll be very effective. So that is one of the things that waking up early helps you to do. Number 2, poor people watch too much TV, or they spend so much time on social media. If you want to see a poor person, look at the habit related to how much they watch TV. There are certain people, they can watch TV, movies, or they can watch football, or they can watch whatever episodes they are watching on TV in a day for like 3, 4, 5 hours. So the question you have to ask yourself is, if you can watch TV for 5 hours, or 4 hours, or 3 hours, how much personal time do you have to spend on your personal development growth? And some people will say, oh, they are learning from the TV, they are watching and they are learning certain things on the TV. How much? What can you learn on that TV? That is going to be so much more important than your personal development goals, like reading, like setting your goals, like actually spending time watching videos on TV about certain things you want to do, like actually spending time doing certain works that will earn you money or a pay, learning a certain skill. So you see, watching so much TV is not going to help. So if you are the type that you are always watching TV, you are always on social media, averagely, studies have shown that in recent times, okay, People spend an average adult spend 5 hours on social media. All of us are victims, okay? But you have to discipline yourself if you don't want to be poor. You have to discipline yourself to avoid spending so much time on TV and on social media. If you avoid these things and you're able to discipline yourself to set up times on your phone, silent hour on your phone, that during those hours you are not supposed to touch your phone, or on your TV, you have to always only watch most important things that will be very effective and contribute to your personal development. So if you are the type who don't do that, but you spend so much time to watch TV, it is not going to help you. Okay, the one is poor people don't read books. If you want to know habits, the habit of a poor person, or if you want to know those that are poor, watch watch whether they read books. I can tell you, according to research and what I know, the people that I have experienced, 90% of adults don't read books after school. They don't read. Maybe they will only read a book if they have another exam or promotion to go and write. That is the only time you will see them reading it. So if you are the type that you don't read books, you don't spend time to learn new things, then you are going to be poor. Because one thing about building wealth or about succeeding financially is that you have to continuously learn. You have to discover new ideas, new strategies. Even just imagine that millionaires, an average millionaire reads one book a week and 52 books a year. How much more you, the one who is struggling, making? So I want to advise you, you have to read. If you want to see a difference in your life, you want to see a change personally, you have to read personal development books. So if you are the type that's not reading, as you are watching me now, if you know you are not reading, just know that you are on. If you are not in poverty, then you are on the way to poverty. You must read if you want to see a change in your life. If you want to increase your value very highly, then you must begin to read books, and not just any book, but personal development books, books that will add you wisdom, books that will add you skills, books that will teach you how others have made it, books that will show you how the future will look like, books that will teach you about investment, books that will teach you about what made the successful people really successful, what failures they went through and how they were able to overcome it. You see, reading will help you know all these things. If you don't read, you will think that those who made it in life they had the best opportunities, but most of the time it's no. If Elon Musk, who was born in Africa, like myself and you, the one probably watching me, not everybody, but maybe most of the people watching me are Africans. So if Elon Musk, who was born in Africa, struggled his way to become the richest person on earth, he went to US, changed his story, and now as I speak to you, even all those that were born in US, where we think that they have the best opportunities, Elon Musk is able to come and rewrite the story. So I want to let you know that reading will help you make so much difference. Number 4, poor people don't have savings and investment. That is another thing that is characteristics of most poor people. They don't save and they don't invest. Some of them save, but they don't invest. Some of them don't even save at all. So if you are the type that's not saving and they're not also investing, there's nobody on earth who has ever become successful without investing. So if you are not investing and you just depend on your income, then you will continue to work and work and work and will never have financial freedom. So as you work and as you make money, you have to learn how to invest that money. You can even learn how to invest the money in stock. You can learn how to invest it in bonds. You can learn how to buy some shares in a company, and it will continue to grow for you. Okay? And you can learn how to invest that money in someone's company. You can learn how to invest that money in your own company. You can learn how to invest that money in several different platforms. Even if you learn about cryptocurrency and you trust and believe it, I'm not saying that you should go and invest your money into anything you hear about. Make sure that before you invest into anything, you read, you understand that this is how it goes, and you know that if you put your money, this is the potential return. So you have to what? Have savings and invest those savings into what? Financial instrument that will bring profit, passive income. Even you can invest that money into building a blog or a YouTube, and these are platforms that are going to be earning you passive income. The key thing is to have financial freedom. You need to do what? Spend some of your earned income and invest it in passive income. that you need to generate passive income so that even if you stop working, you will still be getting money. That is what we need to do. So you need to invest your money. You have to save and invest. That is one of the not saving and investing is one of the characteristics of poor people, and I don't think we want to be poor. Okay, so the fifth one is poor people borrow money for non-essential items. In other words, they borrow money to invest in things that will not bring a profit to them. Let me give you a typical example. I know of a lot of people that as they live, if they have any emergency today, unless they take loan, they cannot solve it. If their child is going to school, unless they take a loan, they can't solve it. If they want to, maybe if they have a funeral, unless they take a loan, they can't solve it. Sometimes, if they are, maybe their salary does not come in a month, if they don't take a loan, they can't do it. While some of these that I mentioned may be very essential, it is ideal to always borrow money or take a loan and invest it in a business venture. I'm not saying that, oh, if you have an emergency and you don't have, you shouldn't go and borrow because poor people borrow for non-essential items. Some of these are essential. But the ideal thing, I want you to change your mindset in such a way that both anytime you want to take a loan or you want to go and borrow money, you should be thinking of investing it into something that will bring money. If not, you will always struggle financially. Okay? In fact, some of those I mentioned may even be important. But consider someone who will go and take a loan and buy an iPhone. Okay? There are some people who will take loan and go and probably pursue a certain course that is not even going to profit them. Let me give you an example. I know someone who is a trained teacher. The person is taking a salary of about 2,500, and the person went and took a loan between 15 to 30,000 Ghana cedis and has invested it into attending and doing a bachelor degree education program. And can you imagine what that program that the person is studying, when he finishes, his salary, they will upgrade it by adding about 200 cedis. Just ask yourself, how many months and years will the person work before he will be able to recover that money? And you see that in this case, it's a poor investment the person is doing. So, rich people borrow money and invest in things that are going to bring them profit. Poor people invest the money and put it into things that will not bring them a result. So if you are the type that borrow money to buy the latest iPhone, you borrow money to rent. Rent may be important, but if you rather can borrow that money and invest it into a business, it will be better. So you have to change your mind from borrowing money to put into things that are not business, and shift it into borrowing money and always putting it into a business venture that will bring profit. That is my advice. And not even any business venture. A business venture that probably you have done your piloting, okay? A business venture that you have done a prototype, you are already in it and it's spending money and you need a loan to help that business grow. That is when you should always take a loan. I'm not saying you shouldn't take a loan, but when you are taking it, unless under very serious circumstances that you have no option, you should not take it if you are not going to invest that money into a profitable venture. That is my advice. If you follow some of these and you avoid them, you will be able to change your life. If you were financially insecure or poor, you will change your life to a thriving, financially independent person. You'll be able to change your life and become better. Remember to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and leave your comments in the comment section. If you're watching on Facebook, remember to follow my Facebook page, leave your comments in the comment section. You can DM me, you can follow my WhatsApp or Telegram link in the description to contact me for assistance. Thank you once again and see you in the next video. Bye.